Good morning, people of God, and today is 11/22/2024, and I am recording a dream that the Lord gave me on 11/13/2024, and this is a dream of war, divine wealth transfer, and preparation coming soon. So I dreamt of my friend Donna as a news anchor, and she came on a beautiful and stately chestnut-colored horse into my living room, and she was wearing a green-colored outfit with white and also red on the edges. And this green outfit, it tapered up at the top of her bodice like a jumpsuit, so that it looked like the top of a Christmas tree. She looked very elegant, and she got off the horse and was looking around nervously inside my house from behind the curtain. She seemed worried, and she told me she was going to meet her ex-husband and her daughter for breakfast at a diner. The war seemed to be outside my door, too, and it also seemed to be in the streets. She was wondering how to get to the diner safely from my home. There was another girl in my house too, and she had this white shift on like a half toga dress. And I didn't recognize her, but my husband was helping her get water for her car. But they were using the filtered water from my downstairs kitchen because the upstairs water system wasn't working well. The flow was slower there. And that part of the house seemed to be in repair or in the process of being built in my dream, as I could see planks of wood in it, as if the room was being framed out there. I asked my friend Donna how her trip was to Gaza, and she said it was really bad there, that the people are shell-shocked. She said it is different there because the people as a group, the Jews and the Palestinians, these individual nations grew up hating each other. And so the bombing there almost seems normal, but it was bad even for them. She made a face at me at this point in the telling of her story to let me know it was so bad. Her mouth was open and her eyes were also open. In shock, I asked if there was anything more that she could tell me about the bombing and when this would happen. She said it would be broadcast soon, and she told me it would be out next week. I asked what the name of the broadcast was to look for it and how to find it on the internet via a Google search. And I seemed to be on my computer at this point looking and trying to search for the war and any news of the war, but couldn't find anything. She was going to tell me the name of the report and what to search for, although she was being evasive and vague about it. And then I woke up. So for the interpretation of the dream, I asked Star and Coco from the One Small Flame community to help me out with this. And this is the summary of what we prayerfully reflected on. The woman who rides the horse is an ally, a friend. Donna is diminutive for Madonna, who is also called Mary, the Mother of God. She is warning us that a war is coming to the nations. She is the Lady and Mother of all nations spiritually, as she is the Mother of Jesus Christ, the God-man who came to live with us. She is cloaked in dignity and is regal, and wears the flag of Lebanon, to bring awareness to the nations that this crisis in Gaza will affect everyone, everywhere. The conflict will escalate in that region to such a point of horror, dragging the conflict into our own streets. Bread and water will be sparse and difficult to come by during this time of war and worsening conflict. The Lord says to tell my people to prepare their households. The wealth transfer will help feed the nations during this time of difficulty and conflict. Look to Christmas time for news of this conflict escalating and for the distribution of wealth. Our Lady, the Madonna, rides the red horse of Revelation, which brings conflict to our streets, but also is the chestnut-colored bread horse of provision. And the provision is for such a time as this. So some prayer points. Pray for upper room manifestations of power and peace to flow through ministry in order to help heal and also to serve one another in times of crisis and difficulty. Be prepared with water filters, grains, bread and food, and other supplies as needed on hand. This time of war, stress, and turmoil may begin to escalate during the Christmas season. As always, our best defense is a good offense, so stay prayed up and put on the armor of God. For this message is from James 1:13. When tempted, no one should say, God is tempting me, for God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does he tempt anyone. God bless all of you. With love, Maria from onesmallflame.com.